The other day I asked my 8-year-old brother what his favorite foods were at school, with which he replied chicken nuggets, nachos, french fries, and hamburgers. I asked another 8-year-old and 5-year-old the same question, with which they replied chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes, corn dogs, and pizza. These are just a few of the foods that are served in public schools. Not only are they served because they are cheap, but also because they are normal, well-known American foods that most children will eat. After I asked them the question of their favorite food at school, I then asked them what they thought about fruits and vegetables. And let me just tell you, they're not very big fans at all. In fact, their faces told it all. They curled their lips up and they scrunched their noses. So needless to say, if a child had a choice between chicken nuggets, french fries, and cake, and grilled chicken, green beans, and apples, we know which one they would choose. Because of the food served in public schools, many children are obese. Childhood obesity in the United States is a major health problem that is growing daily. Seeing as how schools play a major part in a child's life, reducing the amount of unhealthy foods served in them would decrease the amount of obesity in children. During this speech, I am first going to tell you about the statistics and the percentages of obesity in children in the U.S. Second, I'm going to tell you the health risks and health problems that come along with being obese as a child. And finally, I'm going to tell you how the government and president are promoting awareness about childhood obesity and how they're helping children when and where they can. Childhood obesity is a rising problem in our society today. According to Thomas Power, Ruth Bindler, Summer Goetz, and Kenneth Therapa's January 2010 Journal of School Health article, Obesity Prevention in Early Adolescence, many children and adolescents understand the connection between what they eat and their health, although they do not understand what constitutes healthy and unhealthy foods. The same article states that approximately 17% of the U.S. youth are overweight, and an additional 16% are at risk for becoming overweight. The same article stated that the percentage of overweight children has increased 45% in the last 10 years, and threefold since 1980. Thomas Blass and Robert Braden state in their October 2010 CRS Pediatric Advisor article, Obesity in Children, that recent research has proven that children who are age 10 and older and who are obese will most likely become obese adults. Jiley and Neil Hooker also state in their February 2010 Journal of School Health article, Childhood Obesity in Schools, the percentage of obesity in children ages 6 through 11 has more than doubled, going from 6.5% to 17% in the last 20 years. This same article states that the percentage of obesity in children aged 12 to 19 has more than tripled, going from 5% to 17.6% in the same 2 decades. Children who attend public schools have a BMI, body mass index, on average, that is 0.398 higher than those who attend private schools. And children who are eligible for NSLP, which is the lunch program that provides free lunches for children, they have a BMI that is 0.41 higher on average than children who are not eligible. And children who attend public school and are eligible for the NSLP program, they have a BMI that is 0.725 higher than those who attend private schools and who are not eligible for this program. There are many different factors that play a role in increasing childhood obesity. Thomas Blass and Robert Braden just give a few examples in their October 2010 CRS Pediatric Advisor article, Obesity in Children. Some examples they provide are increased TV, computer, and video game time, decreased exercise and physical activity, fat and sugars in the diet, and lack of recognition and resources by the parents, the teachers, and healthcare providers. Now I'm going to discuss with you the different risk factors and health problems that come along with being obese as a child. Thomas Power, Ruth Bindler, Summer Goetz, and Kenneth Therapa state in their January 2010 Journal of School Health article, Obesity Prevention in Early Adolescence, some problems that come along are medical problems, dysfunctional eating habits, and impaired social and emotional development. Thomas Blass and Robert Braden also give more examples in their October 2010 CRS Pediatric Advisor article, Obesity in Children. Some of them that they provide are type 2 diabetes, joint problems, sleep apnea, asthma, increased blood pressure, and liver disease. It has also been proven that a child's lifespan will dramatically decrease if they are overweight as a child. Some disorders and diseases and health problems that come along as a child and they stay with the person through adulthood are cancer, strokes, heart disease, and arthritis. Now I'm going to discuss with you how the government is involving themselves in trying to promote awareness and helping the children. Kim Crisberg states in her April 2010 Nation's Health article, Renewal of the U.S. Child Nutrition Bill, that in February 2010, Obama proposed a $10 billion plan that would be used over the next 10 years. And what he wants to do with this money is he wants to establish school meal standards that follow the dietary guidelines. He wants to know what foods are being sold in the schools, and he wants to take away the most unhealthy foods and just leave healthy foods in there. And he wants to promote healthy foods throughout the schools and at home, like promoting whole grains and low-fat and fat-free dairy products, fruits and vegetables. First Lady Michelle Obama is also trying to promote awareness. She created a program called Let's Move. In this program, she wants to help the schools, parents, and the children. In the schools, she wants to promote healthier food choices, and in the parents, she wants to tell them what foods are healthy to serve for their families. And she wants to increase physical activity in the schools. She wants to revamp the food pyramid like this. She wants to make sure all of the children get their daily recommendations of their foods. Yet she wants to stay away from the food desserts served in school. She thinks they should not be served. The FDA is also trying to promote that the food labels be put on the front of the food packages rather than the back of them. Thomas Glass and Robert Braden state in their October 2010 CRS Pediatric Advisor article, Obesity in Children, that there are many ways that one can reduce obesity in children. Just a few of them are eliminating sweet beverages such as soda and Gatorade and juices, making desserts and candy more for special occasions rather than having them every day. And they also said that limiting high-calorie foods and high-carbohydrate foods and making smaller choices, smaller portion sizes, that would definitely help also. And increasing physical activity is also a major thing that would help them. Childhood obesity is a major problem in the United States, and it is growing each year. The government is trying to promote awareness and trying to help the children, but just the government helping them is not going to help them 100%. Just by simply eliminating sweet foods and sweet drinks and increasing physical activity and eating healthier foods, that will reduce the amount of obesity in children. I hope in this speech I have persuaded you that by reducing unhealthy foods in schools, that the obesity amount of children will decrease dramatically.